to bore all of you. And yes, today, as you know, that we have this amazing topic, comparison and contrast. See, I will not bore you. I'll come directly to the topic. This is that one thing which will take your band up from 6 to 8 directly, right? And this on this huge demand, okay, by students at LeapScholar, by students who want to join, and all of us, right? They requested so much that Mohammad and yes, Megha ma'am, why don't you do a live together? We want to learn from both of you together. And I would be very honest, in the history of LeapScholar, this is happening for the first time that God has been really kind, and our students, Megha's students, my students, they're like just results are pouring in. And I tell you, we combined have taught around 15,000 students in terms of IELTS and hundreds of results, right? So I can't really emphasize on the intensity of this particular class, that this is happening for the first time in the history of LeapScholar. So yes, we have Megha ma'am here also, your favorite, everyone's favorite, right? Let's have her also, right?
Hello, good morning, everybody. How are you all? Good morning, Mohammed.
Hey, hi. All
Hi.
right.
So I hope you all are excited for today's session. Oh, I can see so many yeses in the chat box. Amazing.
Students are still joining in. I think they all are your students, Megha.
No, I don't think so.
All right. All right. Students are still joining in. Maybe we would take a minute or two. I missed you. All right. Someone's saying
They are your students. They were waiting for your live.
All right. Okay. So guys, as I said, today's topic is crucial. Okay. And you know our nature, right? We don't really beat around the bush. Now, beat around the bush, it doesn't mean that you take a bat and you start beating around the bush. Beat around the bush means we don't really divert here and there. We talk to the point. And after today's class, PPT is prepared by Megha ma'am, right? And I tell you, it's amazing. Okay, it's amazing. And after today's class, this band of yours is going to go up. I can promise you that. What do you think, Megha?
Sure, I'm pretty sure about it. And I can see that people are so excited to learn. Students are already joining in. So we'll start in a minute.
All right. I think they all are already there. Let's see. I can see so many students on YouTube chat also. Ladies and gentlemen, I will start with a very simple question, because I know some of you here must have no idea about IELTS. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, and all those who have got 8, even 9 banded IELTS, I can promise you this class is going to be helpful for all of you also.
Yes.
But to keep us all on the same page, Megha, what is IELTS, guys? What is IELTS? What is the full form of it?
Good morning, everybody. Mohammed sir asked you a question, and we are waiting for your responses.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is IELTS?
Great, Kirthana. All right. Okay.
I can see so many messages in the chat box. What do you think, Megha? Are they right?
They are, but they are not telling us what is IELTS.
All right.
We are something else.
They're giving the full form, International English Language Testing System. Okay.
Okay. Good. You all know it. International English Language Testing System, yes. But IELTS is a proficiency test, all right, which checks whether you will be able to survive in an English-speaking environment or not. Okay, that's why we have to appear for IELTS before we go abroad for studies in an English-speaking country.
All right. Yes. Bottom line is IELTS is not kind of exam. It's just that you have to appear for it, right? And they want to check whether you would be able to survive in English speaking environment or not.
Or not. Yes.
All right. All right. Yes, Megha.
Okay. So what is the relevance of today's class?
Before we go there, Megha, what do you think? We ask them, what are the 4 major things that we have to study in IELTS, right? What are the 4 major things, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to study in IELTS? Guys, I want to see in the chat box, what are the 4 major things?
Vishwa, you have to write in full form. Very good.
I want to see the messages in the YouTube chat box also. Come on, guys. Let's bring it on. Yes, Kannada jana hai sabko. That's just true. I can see that.
Jo Kannada lekar jayegi, that is IELTS. Great.
All right.
Very good.
Yes, Megha. What do you want to say here?
Okay, IELTS have 4 modules, as you all know. Most of you know them: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. All right. IELTS consists of these 4 modules, and your proficiency would be checked in each of them. Okay. Say yes if you are ready to if you are ready to learn something exciting today related to all these 4 modules. Yeah, great. Amazing.
All right. All right. So guys, I'm sure you must have heard this word IELTS at so many places. When people, they say IELTS, what they exactly mean is that reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And obviously that too in English. Okay. No brownie points for guessing this. All right. Now, Megha, over to you, which you were talking about earlier.
Yes. So what is the relevance of today's class? Now we all know that we have 4 modules and we are here. What is the relevance? Why are we here?
Yes, guys.
What are we going to study today?
Yes, because I am sure we are saying comparison and contrast. What on earth is happening, right? There must be a reason. What is the relevance of today's class? What do you think, guys, is going to happen?
Of course, we are here to learn, but what? What is the relevance? Reading, writing. Okay, Lavesh.
Lavesh is saying to improve our band score. I mean, obviously, if this is a class, this is for improvement, right? There are no classes we can take you down. But then what? But then what? How to increase the bands? Okay. All right. All right.
Somebody just asked, today's class is for beginners, of course.
Yes. We have worked so hard on this that I tell you that even if you know nothing about IELTS, you're still going to learn something. Guys, I want to be very honest, okay? And I want to tell you today, the tips and tricks which Megha and I have developed, okay, they are related to writing and speaking. All right. And this is something that you have to see. When we say writing and speaking, Megha, what are the 4 things which are assessed in writing and speaking?
See, as you all can see the pie charts on the screen, writing, okay, your writing would be marked based on these 4 criteria. That is grammar, which consists of 25% of your total score, connectors, task achievement, and vocabulary. All right. They all will contribute in the same amount, that is 25% each. And similarly, we have for speaking. 25% for connectors, 25% for vocabulary, 25% for fluency, and 25% for pronunciation. Yeah.
All right. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is that today we are going to learn 25% of writing, okay, and 25% of speaking, okay. And I tell you, after today's class, you're going to be elated because this is not like a typical class. We're going to, this class is basically, we have worked on this in such a way that you all would be messaging, right? All right. So what is the bottom line, Megha, for students?
Okay, I think they already know. What are we going to learn? Tell me, tell us. We would be covering 25% off. Fill the blank.
I'm giving them a hint. I love my students more than you, so I am going to give them a hint. Guys, in the chat box, please.
Great. 25% off. Very good, Mayank. Very good. 25% off writing and speaking modules, and the part is called connectors.
Yes.
Amazing.
And guys, we are not going to stop here, right? As you know that this is a series, okay, on your demand. Today, we are going to shower you with some knowledge related to connectors. And tomorrow, it's vocabulary, Megha, I guess?
Yes.
Yes.
Tomorrow we would be covering vocabulary, and on day 3, it's still a surprise. You have to attend tomorrow's session for that.
Actually, it's not a surprise. They have already pasted it on YouTube, right? So that's grammar, right? So vocabulary, I'm sure you would come across this word lexical resource, but I wanted to keep it for everyone. Okay. So 25% tomorrow, 25% day after tomorrow. Okay. So that's like 75%.
Our learners are pretty good at maths.
All right. Megha, over to you.
All right. So, Mohammed.
Yes.
I am hungry and I'll not eat.
What did you just say?
I am hungry and I'll not eat.
Guys, do you think Megha ma'am is saying the correct sentence?
Actually, I'm feeling hungry and I'll not eat.
What is happening? What is happening here, guys? I am hungry and I will not eat. Weird. And is a connector.
Yeah.
All right. What happened with and then? But then what is the difference between but and?
They both are connectors.
We should use but. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it should be. Okay, it should be. I am hungry, but I will not eat. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to emphasize on this point here. We did not really want to bore you. I am hungry. Okay, this is one idea. Okay, I am naming it one. Okay, one. A person who is hungry. Okay, a person who is hungry would definitely want to enjoy scrumptious food. Would you, Megha? What would you want to enjoy?
I would like to have pizza.
Like to have pizza. Which one?
Which one? Farmhouse.
Farmhouse pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, so if a person is hungry, that person will eat. Okay. But then if I look at the second idea, okay, this is opposite. This is opposite of idea number one. This is what is known as contrast. This is what is known as contrast. When we try to join two sentences which are opposite or contrasting in nature, right? So that is why Megha ma'am was actually playing a role of an actress rather. She knew it obviously, but then yes, the answer would be but. As you can see that there is a green signal here.
Yes. Okay. So the correct connector which has to be used here is I am hungry, but I will not eat, and is incorrect.
Right. Megha, why don't you ask them? For example, let's say we have understood one thing, but I want to erase all this. Correct this sentence. Megha, why don't you ask them to correct this sentence and use and?
Okay. Can we use and here? What do we have to eliminate if we want to use and? How can we correct it? Oh, wow. Amazing. We already know the answers. Good. People are saying, I am hungry and I will eat my favorite pizza.
All right. Let's change the color. I'm going to erase this. I am hungry and I will eat. All right. These are similar things, right? These are similar things. And then this would be correct. This is known as comparison. Did you like the jalwa of two of your educators and obviously your favorite one, Megha ma'am? Did you like the jalwa? Yeah, jalwa as in swag.
Swag. Swag of and but.
Double M teachers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let's ask them more, Megha, related to but. What do you think?
Yes, let's go ahead.
All right.
All right. Okay. So I hope now we are ready to learn some new connectors, okay, for comparing and contrasting. We are starting with but. I hope you all can see our screen, and let's start with the first sentence.
All right, we're starting with contrasting first, okay? But, all right, why don't we ask them, Megha, to make a sentence with this first one?
Of course, they are already very active and participative.
All right, I can see that. I think that's because of you.
No, no. They were waiting for you with bated breath.
Ah, she's flaunting her vocabulary, guys. Do you see that? She's telling you all that. Ah, I know vocabulary. I want to ace IELTS, but I am not prepared yet. Megha, what do you think? Take a look at the chat box. What are they saying? Your favorite
Of course.
student?
Hema is saying, I want to ace IELTS, but I am skeptical about writing section. Wow, Hema. I really like the word skeptical.
Ah. What is skeptical, ladies and gentlemen? I like this word. Skeptical in the chat box. Dubious. Dubious. I mean, I was flaunting my vocabulary here when I use this word dubious. Right. It means I'm not sure.
Yes.
I can see Alam is saying I am too lazy. I want to ace IELTS, but I am too lazy. Right. Again, if I write down the same thing, but I am too lazy. I mean,
Athit said, I'm not ready to give it a shot.
And I'm not ready to give it a shot. Again, these two are same ideas. Are they, Megha? Are they same ideas? I want to ace IELTS, but I'm too lazy.
I don't think so. Let's ask our learners. I want to ace IELTS, but I am too lazy. Are they same?
No, they're not same. Dushyant is saying, I want to ace IELTS, but I am waiting for Megha's and Mohammad's batch. That's so sweet of you. Ladies and gentlemen, one little thing I want you all to notice here, okay? I don't really want to bore you with words like coordinating conjunctions, but whenever you join your sentence with but, please make sure that you take a look at this little beautiful thing here, comma. If you miss this, band is going to really miss you because you would be miles apart, okay? We do use a comma before but. I don't want to bore you, but if you make two complete sentences which can stand on their own, you need a comma there. Am I right, Megha?
Yes, definitely.
All right, she agrees. All right. Megha, guys, we have many sentences. Try to make them on your own also because we want you to do homework. But then, guys, I tell you one thing about IELTS. Megha, is it a crime in IELTS to repeat words?
Of course, certainly. It is a crime to repeat words in IELTS.
All right, guys. So, but is not the only contrasting connectors. We are going to teach you more of them so that you can take your band score from 5 to
5 to 9.
5 to 10. No, then they would become heavy drivers, right? There's no 10. All right. All right. So what do we have?
Become heavy driver.
Yeah. So Megha, let's walk them through the next one. Here.
First. In spite of, I know that we all like to use in spite of in our sentences, you know. Not everyone knows how to use in spite of in a sentence. Great. Okay, first let us know who all know how to use in spite of. It is also a contrasting conjunction, all right? We use it to connect contrasting ideas. As you all can see, we have some sentences on the screen and we have to combine them using in spite of. So let's start with the first one.
All right, guys, when you start, just make sure that but and in spite of they have the same role to play, right? For example, in one movie, you have Salman Khan. In another movie, you have Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, they both are actors. So, but and in spite of, they both are same, right? Yes. Over to you, Megha.
Yes. Okay. So we are starting with the first sentence. And the sentence is, I gave him good advice, yet he failed. How can we connect it using in spite of? Let's do it together.
Make a sentence with in spite of. Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat box, please, as well as in the YouTube live.
Wow. Here's a catch, our learners. Not every conjunction is used in between the two sentences. We can frame it in some other way also. Think about it. Very good, Karthik.
What do we have? What do we have?
The answer is, in spite of my good advice, he failed.
In spite, guys, do not combine. Okay, this is in and spite. There is a gap. In spite. Okay, spite is a noun. Okay, in spite of my good advice. I see some of you are writing advices. No, don't do that. Okay, it would hurt heart of English. Okay, there's no word like advices. What do you think, Megha?
Of course. They know how to write. Now they know how to write in spite of.
All right. We can also say he failed in spite of my good advice. That is also absolutely fine. Okay. In spite can go at both the places. Ladies and gentlemen, it can go at both the places, right? All right. And do you see this? Good. I forgot to write advice. I'm so happy to see all of you. All right. If we give good advice, okay, if I give you good advice, right, what do you think is likely to happen? If I give you good advice regarding your IELTS, what do you think is going to happen?
Very good.
Yes.
IELTS, yes.
But then here the here opposite thing is happening. Right.
Yeah, it will increase their band in IELTS. Amazing.
Right. Yes, but then this person failed. Right. So that means this is again contrast. Okay, because good advice, it is meant to make you all pass, right? But then this person failed. Don't you think it is the same thing that happened in the case of but also? Don't you think that is the same thing that happened in case of but? That's it. That's it. Guys, there is no word in English language that is known as advices, okay? Because advice is uncountable. If you want to say plural, you would say 2 pieces of advice, 3 pieces of advice, 4 pieces of advice, okay? You cannot really say
Advices.
Yep. Please make a note of this. All right. Megha, let's give them some more.
Of course. Let's get started with the second sentence. His vision is poor.
Megha, why don't we mix it up? Why don't we mix it up and instead of in spite of, change this?
Can we use this? Oh God. Wow, this is something new. Despite.
Megha, I don't see off here after despite. Something is something wrong here? Despite of?
I don't think so. I don't think that if off is not here, something is wrong with it. I would like to ask them first. Do we use off with despite too? Like we do it with in spite? Yes or no? No? Really? Yes, it's missing. Okay, some of them are saying that off is missing. Ma'am, you forgot to write it.
Ma'am forgot to write it. Ah. How can you do that?
But some believe in me.
They do believe in you, right? I told you that they are here too because of you.
No off. Both are same. No, we want to know, did I miss it or it shouldn't be there?
So they're confused, Megha. Sort it.
Okay, so in spite of is equal to despite. They both have the same role to play in a sentence. They both are used to connect contrasting ideas, but with despite, we never use of. Okay, never ever use of with despite. In spite of is equal to despite.
Right, guys, there is nothing in English language like despite of, okay? If you do that, you go into the category of heavy driver.
Heavy driver.
We don't really want to go that. Despite being a millionaire, she lives in a small flat. I like it. Megha, what about the first one?
Let's ask them first. The kids were playing outside. It was raining. How can we connect these two sentences using despite? Very good. Yes. Despite the rain, kids were playing outside.
Yes, amazing. I'm going to write down here, despite rain, kids were playing
outside.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we can also say it like this. Kids were playing outside despite the rain.
Despite the rain, yes.
Right? Despite can go anywhere. Okay, towards the beginning, the middle, or maybe towards the end, based on the sentence. Amazing. So, guys, I am sure many of you were only aware about but. Now, today we have despite and in spite of. Yeah. No, we will not say despite the raining. Despite the rain, kids were playing outside. If you want to say ing form, you can use it like this. Despite the fact that it was raining, kids were playing outside. Megha, they're asking for the answer of the second one also. Can you give them the answer?
Yes, of course. And somebody just asked, is it mandatory to put a comma in between these two sentences?
Yes. If I remove the comma from here, you know how it is going to sound like? It is going to look like this. Let's eat grandma. What does this mean? Let's eat grandma.
Let's eat grandma.
It would require a lot of eating. Very big stomach.
What is missing here? Please tell us.
One is saying Dadi ko khalo. Yeah, this is right. This is the importance of comma, right? You need to put comma. Let's eat grandma. Despite the rain. Yes, please do put the comma.
Yes, very good. Let's get started with the second sentence. He remained positive. He got a bad news.
Yeah, disclaimer is also there. Because give them the correct sentence.
Despite the bad news, he remained positive.
Yes, despite the bad news, despite the bad news remained positive. That's it.
Yes.
Awesome. So guys, we have learned but, in spite of, despite. Okay, I want you to keep on trying the sentences, but there is one more thing. I am sure many of you are here to know about this. First time in the history of LeapScholar. This is going to happen that Megha and I would be delivering a course together. I tell you, this is like once in a lifetime course. Okay, I don't know when it would come again. Maybe after 6 months, 7 months, or maybe a year. Okay, but this is like once in a lifetime course. Okay, yes, Megha, walk them through the details, please.
Once at a lifetime prizes. Okay. Yep. Look at the price. Actually, we are running a special discount for all our learners just for today. And we are already offering 80% discount on existing price. All right, that is 119. But we are not stopping here. Why? Mohammed, over to you.
All right. Before I give them that surprise, guys, this is an IELTS course that would be delivered by Megha and me. We would cover everything about IELTS here. Okay, everything starting from 0 till 100. Everything would be covered. It's starting from 8th September. Only limited seats are available. Okay, timing would be 9 to 10 p.m. So if you don't like getting up early or you come back from your office late, you don't have to worry. 9 to 10 p.m. Everything would be covered. There would be mock test, speaking feedback would be there, writing evaluation would be there. And if by any chance you miss this torture live, recordings are also there. Right? You can go through the recording. And the price it shows 119, but we have this special promo code just for today's class. You use MM20. It will give you additional 20% discount.
Yes.
And
As
you
you
get all of it.
Oliver already mentioned that we have double M teachers today. That's why we have come up with this double M promo code for all of you. That's MM20 for 20% off on 119. Can you believe it?
Yes. That's
And
nice.
we have many more surprises too. And what are they?
All right. All right. Yes. New M&M in town after Mahindra and Mahindra. Ah, that's so sweet. All right. Yes, guys, this is just for 95 rupees. I can't really emphasize on this enough. You get to study with both of us. And I mean, studying with me, it may be boring, but studying with Megha, ma'am, right? She has a
Not at all. They all know that they don't want to become heavy driver and they will definitely join our course, right?
Right.
Yes, the starting from 8 September and the timings are 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Please let us know who all would be meeting us on 8 September at 9 p.m. sharp. Type down yes if you have already registered.
Guys, we're giving you a minute. Quickly enroll because there are limited seats available. Don't forget to use MM20 because it would give you 20% discount right away. And the course would just cost you 95 bucks, right? 95 rupees. That's it. Okay. Just 95 rupees. And for the remaining amount, maybe you can, we won't mind chocolates. Would we, Megha?
Never.
All right. All right, guys, quickly, let's get the link again in the chat box, guys. We're giving you a minute before we move on with the class, right? There are many exciting things waiting for you. Just quickly enroll because there are limited seats and write in the chat box that you have enrolled. Quickly.
Somebody just asked about pizza. After paying 95, they can have a delicious pizza, right?
Yeah, scrumptious pizza.
Scrumptious pizza. Yes.
Guys, in the chat box, quickly write down yes if you have enrolled for our course where we would be teaching everything about IELTS. All right, I see Akriti has enrolled. I see Harsimran has enrolled. Supreet has enrolled. Ajay says he hasn't enrolled. So sweet of you, Ajay. Koyalkar has enrolled. Gagan has enrolled.
Wow, Yogesh. I would like to see you on 8 September too.
Yes, I enrolled successfully. That's it. I see Maruti. I am up for this. Great. So many responses from his students. Yes, general IELTS would also be covered. Right? There's not a lot of difference. You can enroll it. Enroll. Okay, I'm getting the messages. I think maybe we should give them 30, 40 seconds more because they're
yes, of course. They're enrolling now.
All right. Great. Awesome, guys. Okay, let's get started. Megha, we gave them but in spite of, despite, not despite of. All right. Whenever I look at Megha ma'am's face, they're like, despite of, what did you do? I don't do that, okay? Let's give them one more contrasting connector, Megha, which I haven't seen anywhere.
Really?
I haven't.
Have you? I'm asking you all. Have you ever used alternatively in a sentence before? Of course. Yes. No. I'm getting so many no's. Then we will try it today. Okay. Great. Never. But you have to from today, right? Okay. So first tell me, alternatively is used for connecting similar ideas or contrasting ideas? Alternatively, what can you infer? Contrasting. Very good here. Yes, contrasting. Alternatively also has the same role like in spite of and despite. And we would combine sentences which are there on the screen. Let's start with the first one. You could catch the 7:30 train. You could wait for the 8:30 fast train. Let's connect these two by using alternatively.
Yes, guys, in the chat box, in the YouTube live also, come on, guys, let's see it. Let's see the answer in the chat box quickly, guys.
Wow, Mandeep, we are excited to meet you at 9 p.m.
Yeah, 8. Type the answers in the chat box.
Wow, Surbhi, great.
You could catch the 7:30 train, alternatively wait for 8:30 train. Do you think something
Don't you
is missing
think
here?
missing here? Yeah. Something is missing in your answers. I hope you all remember that you don't want to eat your grandma. What did we do there?
Yeah, we need a comma, right? Or maybe, what do we need?
Wow, some students are using the comma after alternatively, while some students are using it before alternatively. Mohammed, which one is correct?
All right. This is how we are going to write it. You could catch the 7:30 train or alternatively. Here we go. You could catch the 7:30 train or alternatively, you could wait for the 8:30 fast train.
Yes.
Guys, make sure you use alternatively with or, okay? Or with any other conjunction. Alternatively is an adverb. Guys, and I tell you, the course that we talked about, it has grammar also, okay? It has grammar also. I still, we are getting messages from a student that payment is done. Guys, grammar is also there. So if you struggle with grammar, at no additional price, grammar is also there, okay?
Yes.
Wait for the 8:30 fast train. That's how you use it. If you demonstrate this in your IELTS writing and speaking, it's going to be amazing, right? It's going to create an amazing impression. Here.
Do you want to try the second one also?
Someone is saying, can we put the full stop after 7:30 train? You can, but then it won't be variety, right? We need to show variety, right? That's very important.
Wow. Here.
Alternatively is an adverb, okay? Not verb, all those who are asking. Mix 2 tablespoons of sugar or alternatively honey into the mixture. Ah, Megha, that sounds good, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Grammar classes, they are in group, as we said. 2 commas, they are necessary. Yes, you have to use it like this.
You already know all the answers. That's amazing.
Right. So guys, this is to bring variety. See, understand one thing, that IELTS, as Megha said towards the beginning, that IELTS is all about, they want to gauge, they want to check whether you would be able to survive in an English speaking environment or not, right? So you have to demonstrate variety of vocabulary, right? Variety of usage. That's how they would know, right? And that is the reason we are learning all this. Okay, obviously we can say it in simple 2 sentences. You could catch the 7:30 train. You could wait for the 8:30 fast train. But then you're not demonstrating the vocabulary. Are punctuations important? Didn't you see what happened with grandma? They are important, right? Anyway, Megha,
Yes.
how about Megha? Let's make this interesting, right? We were talking about this batch, right?
Yes.
If they enroll for this batch of us,
Hmm.
in the first class of ours, we're going to share the answers for all of them.
Of
We have
course,
given the
why
homework.
not? That's why we have written so many sentences there, because we know that we would be meeting all of them at 9 p.m. with all the answers, right? Please let us know that who all would be there with all the answers, because we are excited to meet you all.
Right. Guys, so when you join this course, you come in the very first class. We are going to share the answers to all of these. Okay, and that's our promise.
Yes.
Okay? Link is again there in the chat box. If you haven't enrolled, please look into it before we move on to language of Megha.
Language of, I think they remember it.
Do you remember, guys? What is the next language that we are going to?
We got so excited, for meeting you all. We forgot about the topic. What was it? Now we have to learn language of comparison.
Megha ma'am is a better actress than all these. She's like, I forgot the topic. They are like, ma'am, you're lying.
They know. They're used to it.
They're used to it. Language of comparison. All
Very
right.
good. Language of comparison.
So Megha, we talked about this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We had to remove this, and then we added and the green signal. I'm hungry and I will eat. We join the similar sentences using this. All right. Okay, let's learn about comparison, Megha. Why don't you ask them? They listen to you more.
No. Okay, so let's start with and. We all know that we connect similar ideas using and, right? And is a very, very popular connector, and we tend to use it again and again also. So that's why we would be showing you alternatives, okay, in upcoming slides. But let's start with and first. Okay, so I want to see some interesting responses for the first sentence, and that is LeapScholar is offering 75%, now it's 80 for all of you, on IELTS crash course, and please complete it.
I'm sure they're going to come up with crazy, and I will join it. Haven't you already joined, Yusra? And I joined it immediately. I have grabbed the opportunity.
Wow, Akshata. I will enroll.
All right. I hope you are able to notice this little beautiful thing here, comma. Don't forget this.
Darisi is saying, and I have made use of it.
Right. And Ronak is saying, and it will save my my pocket money to a great extent. And I'm fascinated by it. Amazing.
Great, Dhruv. And I will join it.
Right. And I found this interesting.
Kirthana, very good. And she's saying it is worth paying every penny for it.
I noticed this word which Nisha used, interesting. Guys, Megha, why don't you ask them for some synonyms? As I said, they'll listen to you more for interesting.
Okay, so I want to see some good vocabulary. What can we use instead of using interesting?
Guys, in the chat box, quickly. Intrigued, I like it.
Wow, fascinating, crucial. Captivating. I really like captivating also.
Yeah, I think they all have really.
We all are ready for tomorrow's session, actually.
Ah.
Already.
And someone is saying engrossed also.
Wow.
Yes, that's it. Compelling. Ah, thought-provoking. Good. Flabbergasted would be correct. Flabbergasted is more like confused, baffled, bamboozled, right? Amazing. Megha, you were saying that it's a crime in IELTS to repeat vocabulary. What?
Yes, yes.
Can we let them commit this crime?
No, not at all.
All
We will
right.
not let them commit this crime. That's why we are moving to moreover.
Moreover, how do we use this? Why don't you ask them?
Yeah, we are already replying. How do we use moreover in a sentence? Okay, we have learned how to use and. Now, what about moreover?
Don't forget that moreover is an adverb, okay? It's an adverb.
Can we all make a sentence using moreover? LeapScholar is offering 75% on all its courses, and I will join it. You can still add on something. You can use moreover in this also. Moreover,
Don't give a space between more and over. It's one word. The car looked good. We cannot really keep on continuing the sentence like this. As I said, moreover is an adverb, okay? Moreover is an adverb.
moreover, it was expensive. Good.
So if you don't want to use anything else, the car looked good, then put full stop and then say moreover. Okay, moreover, something like this. All right. The car looked good. Moreover, it has a nice color. So you're adding, okay? You're adding. All right.
It was very brief.
Also, let me show them one more thing here so that they actually can impress the examiner. Megha, what do you think? Should I go ahead and show?
Yes, they are waiting for it.
The car looked good and moreover. This is how you use it together, okay? Take a look at the punctuation, please. Don't forget punctuation. That's very important. The car looked good and moreover, it has a nice color. That's how we use it. Please take care of the punctuation. This is the sole purpose of learning this vocabulary and how we use it in a sentence. All right. Moreover, it has an automatic mode. Amazing.
Wow. We are already replying for the second one. The essay was nicely written. Moreover, it was practiced.
All right.
Great.
Someone is saying it would be has or had. The car looked good.
And moreover.
I think he's right. We
Yes.
make more sense. We should change it to had because we are talking about past. Good observation. It had a nice color to it. Good observation. The essay was nicely written. And moreover,
it was practiced.
The content was enough. Very good. After and comma is necessary. Yes, definitely it is necessary. All right. Amazing. Megha.
Yes.
What about this?
Oh my God. I have seen this many a times, but without S.
But Megha, yeah, without this, right? Guys, besides what is happening here? Is it
I think I have seen beside more.
have okay. Guys, what is the difference between them? How do they differ? Can we see in the chat box, how do they differ? Don't know, sir. Very good answer. I like it.
Besides and besides, are they same?
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, beside is a preposition, right? It talks
Yes.
about the location. My car is parked beside your home, right? Or beside that building. What about besides, Megha?
Besides is a conjunction, which means apart from.
Is
When
it?
we have, yes.
Actually, Megha, we wanted to confuse them. It is an adverb, right? And sometimes it is also used as a preposition, right? But when we say besides, it's more like in addition to this, okay? In addition to this, all right? So same way, it works in the same way, like and, moreover. If you want to add something to a sentence, you say besides, okay? You don't say beside, because beside is a preposition. It talks about location. But when we say besides, okay, it's about when we are adding something
Yes.
in addition to something. Getting the responses from so many students. Besides paying a lot of money for the car, I also paid for the insurance. Very good.
Great.
Amazing.
One more thing that they can remember is beside is used to show a relationship between two nouns. We connect two things together with beside. But with besides, we connect two phrases or sentences together.
All right. Neha is really very kind to me. Guys, Neha, don't forget Neha. She is the one who is making all these batches live. That is why you're able to join, okay?
Yes.
Neha is really very kind to all of us. Besides that, she's a good colleague too. Yeah. All right. All right. Amazing.
Wow, Ishna. She has written besides being a good colleague, comma, Neha is really very kind to me.
She is. Indeed, she is. And that's an amazing sentence. Who made this?
Ishna Thakur.
Ah, I like your name. Amazing. Should we give them one last?
Of course.
Do they
I
want
think
it?
they are ready and excited.
Do
They don't want.
Do they want it? Ask them, maybe. They reply to you better.
I don't think so. Why not? They're saying, why not? We are ready to learn. Okay, please make a sentence on a screen. Yes, of course. We are writing the answer. Beside.
Which one?
Second one.
All right. Yeah, please. How do you want me to make a sentence? Super excited to learn with you both.
All right. So are you all excited to learn one more conjunction?
Oh, they're asking for the second one. Besides being
A good.
Okay, we can say besides being a good colleague also. Besides being a good colleague, Neha is
Really kind to me.
right. Neha is a good human being. Okay, they have Arvind is messaging. Neha is a good human being. Okay, I'm going to write that. Neha from LeapScholar. Oh, yes.
Neha from LeapScholar, yes.
Guys, she's our whole, she's like spinal cord, okay? All right. There is Neha Soni also in the class. All right. Last one, ladies and gentlemen.
Similarly. How many of you have used similarly before in a sentence? Yes, Manpreet Kaur, you can. No, never. The Riddler, what's your name?
I have used, okay. Similarly is again an adverb, okay. Similarly means in a similar way. All right. Why don't we make a sentence? The first one.
You have to complete this.
Make the first one. Indian exports increased in the year 2010. Similarly.
Similarly. Similarly in 2005.
All right.
In 2020. Okay.
All right.
Great.
So many answers.
They have learned now how to use similarly, moreover, and in a sentence, right? Indian exports increased in the year 2010. Similarly,
The imports have also increased.
yes, the imports have also increased. And we have been using one word, adverb. Can we use adverb to complete the second sentence now?
Yeah. And Ganasha is saying similarly, there was a boom in FDI. I like it. So guys,
Great.
when you're comparing similar things, use this word similarly, okay? It's going to really help you.
Yeah, we are going to write sentences on the screen.
Don't worry, we're going to write. All right.
Very good, Rishika. They all are excited for the answers.
They are actually saying similarly adverbs, they tell about verbs. Adverbs,
Yes.
they don't really just tell about verbs. They can tell about other things, but yes, it is one of the answers.
Yes.
All right.
We can complete it using that.
All right. So I'm going to write down the answer for the first one. Okay. Indian exports increased in the year 2010. We can put a full stop after this, okay? And then we can add similarly, comma. Similarly, imports also increased, right? Comparing the same thing. Yes, if we are adding the similar sentences, for example, I am hungry and I will eat. A hungry person would always eat, right? A person who is famished would always eat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming towards the end of this class, and I promise you, okay, we would give you the answers to all these questions towards the beginning of the course, okay? Make your own sentences, right? And as we said towards the beginning, tomorrow we are going to do, Megha,
Vocabulary. And we are already excited, aren't we?
Yes, tomorrow there is going to be vocabulary. That would be like 50% of your speaking in rupees, everything. Study material is also there, for which you would have to spend at least 1,000, 2,000 rupees. And please do use this code MM20, which I am writing down on the screen again, MM20. All right, it will give you additional 20% discount, and it will just cost 95 rupees. Right, everything is there. Grammar is also there. Okay, grammar is also there. Study material, A to Z, everything is there, and the link is there in the chat box. Please do join the course. Megha.
I can see that they all are super excited for tomorrow's session, and I know many of them would be meeting us on 8th of September at 9 p.m. sharp. Please let us know. Okay, Sayana, we also enjoy teaching all of you, and we would be meeting you tomorrow also. Great. Have you all joined the course already? Because we have limited seats. And we don't want any one of you missing this course. Yes. Please type down yes if you have joined it. And show us thumbs up.
PPT, we will ask our team to mail you the PPT. Oh my God.
Great.
How many of you have joined? I'm getting like...
I want the thumbs up too. Yes.
There's a link in the chat box. Oh, wow. Recordings would be available lifetime. Okay. Yeah. So many thumbs up. Megha, I think they're joining because of you.
No. They are joining because they don't want to become a heavy driver.
All right.
They learned this word too in today's session.
Because of Sir's sarcasm.
Yes, they are joining because of Sir's sarcasm. No doubt in that.
The price would only be 95 rupees. Okay, do use this code MM20. If you use this, you would get additional 20% discount. If you don't use it, we get the money. All right, guys, I want you to take out some time and please do share some love on our IELTS app. Okay, please do download it. It is only there for Android as of now. All right, and please do subscribe our channel, YouTube's channel. There are more than 50,000 subscribers over there. And please do take a moment and thank Arusha, Soumya, Arvind, and Bala, and Neha, obviously, right? It is possible just because all of them, right? It is possible just because all of them. And yes, take a moment and thank them because they were there throughout. We just came here and started blabbering. We will ask our team to email the PPT. Don't worry. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Bye. All of you. See you all tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. sharp. Don't be late. Okay.
Yes. Please ask LeapScholar to launch iOS app as well. Yes. Don't worry. It would be there. Okay. It's just sometime.
We are working on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys. So we are going to take your leave now, and take good care of yourself. I hope you all enjoyed. Bye-bye all.
Bye.